Hi, this is Becky DeGrossa, and what I'm going to do is give you a little demo here on how to use the debt-to-income ratio calculator that's at the U.S. News and World Report site. It's a very simple calculator to use, and it's really smart to put this debt-to-income number into your hardship letter for your mortgage company in certain situations. If the number's not too high, and I'll go into a little more detail regarding that, it's good to put it in for a loan modification request, and if it's high, then it's really good to put it in for a short sale or a deed in lieu request. So let's imagine that let's just imagine your monthly mortgage payment is $1,200, and with that, what you want to include is your whole payment, okay? So including your mortgage, your taxes, and your insurance. Just put that whole amount in there. And then on the credit card payment line, you want to put in what your minimum monthly credit card payments are. So if you're paying it off every month, you don't want to necessarily put the whole amount in. Just what the credit card company says your minimum payment is. So let's say that let's say you have $400 a month in minimum credit card payments. And then if you have any car loans, let's say you have two car loans that one is $300 and one is $500, so you're going to go ahead and put that in there as $800. And then if you have any other loan obligations, so let's say that you have a student loan and the payment for that is $252 per month, then you'll put that in. Now this is your total debt payment. If I click calculate, that's going to add this up here as the total debt payment. Notice that I did not put in things such as utility bills, clothing expenses, grocery expenses, gas, all that stuff. This is really just a picture of your debt, and so these are all debt payments that you're making, and that's what this top number is. So then let's go ahead and say that your annual gross salary is $80,000. And that's gross salary for the year, so $80,000. We're not talking monthly, and we're not talking after taxes are taken out or any of your deductions. We're talking the total amount. You put that in, and then if you had any bonuses or overtime for the year, you put that in. Any other income, I suppose, if you have a large amount of investments and you're getting income there, or if you have a second job, anything like that, you'll add that in, and then alimony received, you'll put that in. So if we do a calculate B after we have all of that in, then it's going to tell us here's your monthly income. This is your gross monthly income, okay? And then the ratio, you just click on the ratio button here at the bottom, and that will tell us, okay, our debt to income ratio is 40%. Now let me just give you some, well, you can look at this down here at the bottom. It'll tell you their opinion on what these numbers mean. Okay, so 40% is right here in this second category. Not bad, but start paring debt down now before you get into real trouble. If you have a debt to income ratio of 40%, what that is going to tell the mortgage company is that if they can give you a loan modification, that'll get you down in this healthy debt area, and that would be a good thing to do. So, let's say that let's say your income was only $60,000, just to show you something. If your income was only $60,000 per year, and then we did a calculate B and we click the ratio number again, now we're at 53%. Okay, so that's really in the danger zone here, and we could use that number in a short sale hardship request or a deed in lieu hardship request, because basically if we put that number in, it would tell the bank, hey, you really need to accept this short sale because I'm in such bad shape financially that I'm going to default soon, and then you're going to have nothing, so you might as well accept the short sale. Or they may consider it for a deed in lieu. Basically it's telling them you just can't afford the house at all. But if you're somewhere down in the 40s, in my opinion, then that would be a good reason for them to give you a loan modification, because they could lower your payment a reasonable amount, and that would get you in a healthy zone, and then you could keep the house and make the payments reliably, and they wouldn't have to foreclose. So this video is just showing you what numbers to put into the calculator, how to interpret the results, and then pretty much how to determine whether or not you want to put that number in. For a loan modification, if the number's like 50% or higher, I usually don't put it in. I let the bank do their own calculations and come to their own conclusions. If it's 49% or lower, I put it in because I think that conveys that they can really do something and help you out. And if it's a letter for a short sale or a deed in lieu, I go ahead and put it in regardless, because it just gives them a snapshot of what's going on. Okay, hopefully this was helpful. Take care and good luck with your letter.